Housing market update for February in southern Oklahoma coming right up. Hey everybody, Stacy Hesser here, your favorite realtor in all of southern Oklahoma, and I am bringing you the housing market update for our area here, comparing data from February of 2022 to February of 2023. So you can see we've got some changes going on still here. We've got an active market for the most part still happening. The counties that we're going to be covering in this housing market update are going to be Murray County, Carter County, and Love County. Those are the three counties that run along the I-35 corridor, going basically from the Texan border on up to the other side of the Arbuckles, kind of up towards mile 55. So just to give you a little bit of perspective of the market that I am specifically covering in this market update, just to help you understand what is happening here in Oklahoma. So, all right, so in this slide, we are looking at the data of active listings currently for sale in our market. You can see that we had 276 listings in 2022 last year versus 295 this year. So we're slowly adding to our inventory here, but you can really see that we're kind of in this roller coaster of inventory, which kind of accounts for some of the seasonality that we usually see in real estate. So now that we're coming into spring, you can start to see that we're going on an uphill ride. And then once you start hitting fall, then you're going to be hitting the downhill side. Let's go into the next slide here. This one goes through the current days on market, and year over year, we're pretty much staying the same. We were at 57 days average compared to 55 days this year. But again, you can kind of see how those changes happen, those peaks and valleys that happen with the seasonality of our market. But you can kind of tell that we are on an uphill rise. And this is pretty much kind of because of the increase in the interest rates that buyers are having to go through. They can basically afford less home now than what they did a year ago, and the sellers haven't quite caught on to that yet. So we still have homes that are priced a little bit on the high side, making it harder for those buyers to afford homes. But moving on to the next one. Okay, so this slide shows us the number of sales that have been going on for us. And you can see here that we are in a decline. You can pretty much see this happening at the beginning of the increased interest rates that we've been experiencing, and just the overall impact of that hitting those buyers. They've just been really exhausted. It's becoming harder and harder for them to find good homes. They're getting more particular about the type of home that they're buying. They're being a little more choosy. But again, we can pretty much expect to have some kind of rebound happening now that we are in the beginnings of spring, and you'll start to see this creep up again too. So comparing last year to this year though, we've got 76 sales versus 45 sales this year. So 76, we were still in those low interest rates. 45, we're currently sitting, I think I heard about 5.75 was the last quote that I got. Let's move on to the next one. This one is the number of new listings. So these are the new homes that are hitting our market, not new construction, just new listings of homes that are actually coming on the market. So comparing last year to this year, you can see we had 72 in February of last year versus 86 this year. Sellers, you may be wondering if this is a good time to sell your house. And my answer is completely yes. Please, yes. So like I said, we've experienced a little bit of a buyer slowdown, but they are getting a lot more particular about the types of homes that they're buying. So just to give you a little bit of an overall understanding of what I'm seeing with my buyers that I'm working with, people that are qualified for homes in the $200,000 to $300,000, they are really wanting to make sure that those homes, they have 3 or 4 bedrooms, they have a garage, they have higher end finishes in the house like granite. You might have some tile flooring in there, possibly hardwood flooring. But they're really wanting to make sure that those homes are a good value, or they feel that they are basically in love with that house. So that might describe a home that you have, I would love to talk to you. I've got buyers that are truly just waiting this out to find that perfect place for them. So if you have a home like that, those houses are still selling usually within the week, as long as they're priced correctly and you're not out there just thinking you're going to get some huge astronomical price. So again, if you've got a home that's priced right, it fits that kind of description, I would love to talk to you and just really help you get an understanding of what our market is doing and what you can expect in it. And I don't know, maybe it's a time to upsize or downsize. But moving on to the last slide here, this one's a little bit different. So this one surprised me. I'm just going to tell you. The 158,000 that we saw on the market last year, I really believe that was quite an anomaly that impacted us, because our median price home right now is sitting at 182,000. So that price point of 158 is below that. And I'm not really sure what may have impacted that. We do have quite a few homes here that are still priced underneath $100,000 that are, homes for investors. So it could be that a large package of those types of homes sold, really impacting that average price of the home. But you can see, though, $201,000 average sales price of a home that happened in February this year. So $201,000, that's crazy in our market here. We've really not experienced that high of prices. And personally speaking, I think this is just our market adjusting now. I think this is going to be something that's here to stay. So again, like I said, if you have a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom home, 2-bath, 2-car garage with higher end finishes, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. Again, just let you know what your options are. Maybe you've been looking for a home with some more acreage. Maybe you're looking for something that's a little easier or smaller to take care of. So I've got people looking for what you have. So please feel free to give me a call or text me. My number is on the screen right now, and I would love to help you out and really just get a better understanding of the market. I promise you, this comes with no strings attached. It's really just an informative session for you to understand what your options are and what you may be able to do with your house. I'm just here to help. But that's what I've got for you today. Like I said, feel free to call me or text me. My number's on the screen. I would love to hear from you. But until the next time, you guys, bye.